What's going on, guys? It's Coach Noob back in the building with another one. As usual, it's going to be jam packed full of jewels, and your time is always appreciated because you could be doing anything. But you hear me checking out these reviews. It's going to be another wild one. It's about a man who pleaded guilty to murdering two women, and they found their bodies dismembered. So let's get into it.
Guilty pleas tonight in the murder of two women. Both of their bodies were found in pieces at separate storage facilities.
In a St. Paul courtroom today, Joseph Jorgensen admitted to being in relationships with the women at separate times and killing both of them. And as Callan Gray reports, Jorgensen went into great detail about what he did.
All right, man. So up top, that's crazy that you even be thinking on this kind of level, bro. Like mental health, physical health, spiritual health. I say that all the time in decision making. Now, when you're making the best decisions for yourself, you're not thinking about unaliving a female, let alone two of them, dismembering the bodies, hiding the bodies in a storage facility. You know what I'm saying? You too worried about yourself, getting your money. And when you're doing that, and you already got a gang of females that want you anyway, man. So why even waste your time going through that, man? And mentally, you definitely need some mental help, bro. If you got to do this to the female, man, if she ain't doing what you want, if you always arguing with her or something and it's a toxic relationship, then you know that's not the place where you need to be. You need to move around. It's the best thing for you to get it out of that situation. Like every female is not for you. And when you find out that they're not, all right, it was fun while it lasted, but it's time to go.
34-year-old devoted mother of three, described as a bright light by those who knew her, went missing in April 2023. Mina J. Storeen's dismembered body, later located by investigators in a storage unit in Woodbury.
She is the last person that this should have ever happened to.
Police arrested Joseph Jorgensen that June and warned he could be connected to another missing mother, 33-year-old Fanta Zayavan, who vanished in 2021.
Put it bluntly, we're concerned for her safety also.
On Thursday, Jorgensen pleaded guilty to intentional second-degree murder for both women's deaths. It was his first appearance in connection with Zayavan's killing. Investigators say in the criminal complaint, they were tipped off that he was the last person Zayavan was seen with. Jorgensen told court officials they were living together in a Shoreview townhome in 2021, and he began beating Zayavan during an argument. At one point, he said he checked her vitals and realized she was dead.
All right, so arguments, man, that's always what it leads to when you arguing with the female, bro. And you're not gonna win an argument. I always say that you're not gonna win an argument with a female. So why even get into it like that, man? Don't let your emotions control you to the point where you black out and start making some irrational decisions, man. You're not thinking clear. Like when you argue with a female, it drains you emotionally, it drains you mentally, it drains you physically, and then you not thinking clear, you trying to win the argument so much that you end up fighting with her, and now she end up dead. You know what I'm saying? Was it really worth it? Hell no. If you gotta do all that and then hide the body, dismember it and all that, man, it's not worth it, bruh. You waste all that time that you spent working on yourself or whatever, and then throw it away for a broad because you were arguing with her and she wasn't talking right or saying what you wanted her to say. And that's just crazy, man.
He said, quote, "I felt bad about it immediately afterward, but it was my intent at the time to kill her." Jorgensen admitted he attempted to dismember her and moved her remains to a Coon Rapids storage unit.
All right, man. So it was his intent to kill her, bro's already on the wrong page, man. You getting with these females just to kill them? Like, What kind of profession is that, man? It's all type of stuff to do out here. You not worried about getting no money, leveling up, working on yourself. Like you building up a reputation of killing women, bro. Like that's how you really want people to see you. Out of all the stuff to do in the world, man, you sitting here killing females. Like we all know, man, they come a dime a dozen, bro. Especially when you're doing what you got to do, and you're not even really worried about them. They know that, man. When you got all the time in the world to be up under a female, anyway, a lot of the times it doesn't work because you always there. Now y'all irritating each other. Every little thing that happens is it gets on your nerves, and then walking on eggshells and all that, man, it's not worth it, man. If you're not ready to be in a relationship, don't be in one. For real though, work on yourself. Put that time in to get your money up, man. Get your, your profession or whatever you're gonna do, man. Focus on that. Cause you see what happens when you focus on negative stuff and you keep your mind in a low vibrational state. This is the kind of outcome that happens, man. You shouldn't killing somebody should be the last thing on your mind, especially the woman that you so called in a relationship with, man. Like that should be the last thing on your mind. And always knowing that it might not work out and one day you might have to leave no matter how much time you spent with her, how good she look, how good the coochie is, how thick she is, how much money she got. None of that stuff matters, man, if it's time for you to move around, bro. Like it's in your best interest to focus on yourself so much that you not worried about what she's doing. If you catch her talking to another dude or something like that, not listening, staying out late, being sneaky, and you know it's time to move around. Because a female's gonna do whatever she wants to do whenever she wants to do it. I say that all the time too, man. And as a man, you gotta be able to stomach anything. I say that too. And be able to have the mental capacity to know when it's time to go and not put yourself in these kind of situations, man. It's too much stuff to do out here, man. Besides, end up in jail, in prison for the rest of your life for a decision that didn't take 30, 40 years to make. You know what I'm saying? It took 30, 40 seconds to unalive her, bro. You just threw your whole 30, 40-year life away, man. That's crazy.
Investigators say her hands were bound behind her back. Jorgensen also admitted in the spring of 2023, he and Storeen got into an argument and she asked him to leave her apartment. He told the court he choked her until she died and admitted he was trying to kill her. He said he dismembered her body with a razor blade. Jorgensen faces 2 concurrent 40-year sentences as part of the plea agreement. Ramsey County Attorney John Choi saying these heinous acts of cruelty took the lives of 2 young women and forever altered the future of their friends and family.
Yeah, it did. You know what I'm saying? Because the decisions you make affect you and everyone around you. Everybody who watch these videos know I say that all the time. Now you just affected, like they said, the friends and family, if they had kids, you know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. And for you to even want to kill a female is crazy, man. There's going to be times, if you're with that woman for a long period of time, there's going to be times when y'all don't like each other, when you don't see eye to eye. If that doesn't mean unalive her, and then she told you to get out of her place, so you killed her, and it was already on your mind, so that's premeditated. You've been thinking about killing her, and then she did something that broke the straw, that was the last straw, the straw that broke the camel's back. For you to kill her, man, maybe you shouldn't be dealing with women right now. You should be getting some mental help or something, man, working on yourself, but you got to want to get that help. Like I say, it's life is what you make of it. And you know what I'm saying? It's a terrible decision for you to throw away your life like that, man. And then two women. So this is the kind of, person that doesn't need to be in a relationship, man, because you already got a record of unaliving these females when stuff doesn't go your way. And if that's the case, every relationship you get in, I'm not saying you're gonna have an argument, but there are gonna be disagreements. So you're gonna unalive every female that you get into a relationship with. If stuff don't go your way. See how crazy that sounds?
His sentencing is scheduled for February 28th. Violence Free Minnesota is also responding tonight, saying the details revealed in court illustrate the risk that domestic violence victims and survivors can experience in abusive relationships. They say both of them should still be here. They also point to the 24/7 free confidential hotline available that can help people with safety planning. This is important. This number is 1-866-223-1111. We'll also be putting those links to those resources on our free mobile app and at ksdp.com to make sure that they get to the people who need them. Awful they ever met this man.
And unbelievable what happened in court today. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Callan.
All right, man. So this is the importance of, focusing on yourself, man, being able to be alone and get to know yourself, man. If do you really need to be in a relationship at that point in time in your life and if this is the kind of result you're gonna get, if you even are contemplating putting your hands on that woman, unaliving the woman, already having it in your head when you go over there and any little thing could trigger you, then nah, man. You need to focus on yourself. You need to find yourself something that keeps you so busy that you're not even worried about the female, man, or what she's doing. Like, that's a big thing for men too, man. Stressing out over a female, worrying what she's doing every second when she's not with you, you're not even going to be able to get anything done because your mind is going to be on that female. She's draining your energy, living rent free in your head, and she's not even doing nothing at that point, man. So use this as a lesson, man. Like, it's never worth it, bro. Mental health, physical health, spiritual health, what you see, what you put in your body, what you listen to, it matters, man. The outcome of how your life is going to turn out, man, and how you want your life to turn out. So it's Coach Noop, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're digging this kind of content. And your time is always appreciated because you could be doing anything but you hear me checking out these reviews. And until next time, I'm out.